Sports, all set to bring you Game 3 of the American League Wild Card Series. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
This is as good as it gets in a 3-game series, Boog. I mean, one game for all the marbles, and who knows how it's going to play out. But one thing I'm sure is we'll see the managers being very proactive. And in a situation like this, where there's no room for error, they're not going to be afraid to use every arm in the bullpen and every warm body off the bench if they have to.
Yeah, there's no saving something for tomorrow in this type of situation. Got to put it all out there on the table. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. What do we need to know here?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a
to first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Red Sox nothing. Yanks coming to bat. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series on the show. And we're back. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Cutter Crawford. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game.
Number 2. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That's back. Out of here! He nails one out to right. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. The Yanks lead 1, but they're on top 1-0.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. 3rd out. Another inning complete, but not before they break up the no-hitter. Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here comes the skipper, and we're going to see pitching. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Dustin May.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jake Bird.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high.
And they're all loaded up.
Runner, take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with one. Tim Hill will take over here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some. But he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swung on, belted. Grisham going back. And caught on the warning track. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. We're tied at 1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple.
This one in the air. Chisholm brings it in, and that's the third out. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Back in New York, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Aaron Judge. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Judge around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A chance now to take the lead.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Justin Slate on the pitch here. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the bottom of the sixth. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. And now 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The throw to second. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should.
New pitcher on now, Steven Matz.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
I'm the white lyric that Chuck D in my community. I burn oil on the skill list. A favorite brand, Rio.
2 outs. That one hammered left field, ranging back, and he makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. On to the ninth now in Game 3. The Yanks will try to get those last 3 outs to move on to the division series when we return. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David. On the ground to third, might be 2. To second, there's 1. Ball game. They win this series and punch their ticket to the American League Division Series. So the New York Yankees get it done here in Game 3 with the backing of their home fans, and they can celebrate for the night as they shift their sights to the division series.
Yeah, congrats to them. These 3-game series don't leave a lot of room for error, Boog, and it really could have gone either way coming into this game. I think they fed off of this crowd, and those are the types of things you love to see this time of year.
And the season comes to an end in the other dugout.